Hello everyone, Dr. Bo here with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about frequently asked questions related to the Ttm squeeze. I have gotten a couple of comments on some of my other YouTube videos. I've gotten a few DMs, and some of these questions also come up in my Discord chat. So I hope you find this information useful. So the first question that I get is, what time frame do you use it on? John Carter, the creator of the indicator, says that it can be used on any time frame. I've also watched some YouTube videos that say the same thing, that you can use it on any time frame. What works for me is using this indicator on the daily time frame. I have used it on the 5-minute, I've used it on the 15-minute, and I've also used it on the 30-minute. I found that the smaller time frames, there are a lot more fake outs than what you see on the larger time frames. So the daily time frame is what I normally use it on. If I'm looking for something a bit smaller, I might go to the 4-hour time frame. What expiration do you normally get? So John Carter says the move lasts 5 to 8 bars. So if I'm entering on a daily time frame, that means the move lasts 5 to 8 days. If I'm entering on a weekly time frame, that means the move lasts 5 to 8 weeks. So I'm picking an expiration that can endure the time of the move. So on a daily time frame, 5 to 8 days, I may take a position with an expiration of 14 days or more. If I'm entering on a weekly time frame and I know it's going to last 5 to 8 weeks, then I may be looking for an expiration date that's 8 weeks or more or further out. The next question, what delta do you get for each contract? John Carter says 70 cents or more is the delta to use for this indicator. So I'm getting usually in the money contracts, if 70 cents delta is too expensive, then I'll get an at the money contract. I do not ever get out of the money or far out of the money. It's usually at the money or in the money contracts when I'm using this indicator. Squeeze or Squeeze Pro. So if you are familiar with the Squeeze, you know there is a free version that is licensed to several platforms. However, the Squeeze Pro, you have to purchase it from John Carter. And I have both, and I will say that I like the Squeeze better than the Squeeze Pro. Now, I understand that the Squeeze Pro, you're supposed to get more signals, better entries, and what I find is that the Squeeze Pro is a little bit more confusing than the Squeeze because you have black dots, red dots, gold dots. You have to understand the low compression, mid compression, high compression squeezes. And I just find that it's just much more to take into account versus something just very basic and simple. So I prefer the regular free Squeeze. Do you take a position during the squeeze or after it fires? That's so important. Per John Carter, the key to using this indicator is helping you find ways to enter the squeeze while the market is quiet, while volatility is low, while prices are a little bit cheaper. So those are the perks of using this indicator for you to enter during the squeeze before anyone else even sees it. What I have found is you should do both. If there is overwhelming evidence for you to enter the squeeze while it's in the squeeze, then yes, get in. However, you have to understand that if you're taking a position while it's in the squeeze before it fires, you have a chance that it might fire in another direction. So if you took a position long and the squeeze fires short, then you will lose money. If you take a position after it fires, yes, you're probably going to have higher prices, but at least you know the direction the squeeze fire and you have a better chance of following that move as it continues for the 5 to 8 bars. You can do both. You can enter during the squeeze or you can enter after it fires. I do both. Lastly, how long do you hold the position? As a trader, you should have an exit strategy before you even take the position. So it depends on your own exit strategy. Sometimes I will stay in a trade until I make X amount of dollars. Sometimes I will use the indicator and take an exit when the oscillator bars turn from teal to dark blue or from red to yellow. Sometimes I'll take an exit based on the average true range. So it all depends. That's something you have to figure out on your own. So that covers all the questions that I normally get related to the TTM squeeze. I hope you all found this useful. If you have additional questions, you can definitely check me out on Instagram at options_queen. I also have my own Discord where I provide alerts. We just made $3,000 yesterday off of 3 trades. So I'll link that into the description. Thank you all for your time, and y'all have a wonderful day.